Are you torn between diving into your paperback book, enjoying the convenience of your Kindle, or immersing yourself in Audible? You're not alone. In this video, we'll compare the three styles and find out for whom which style might be the best. Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Stefan, and on this channel we'll discuss stuff I use, gadgets I love, and everything that makes my life easier. So sit back, relax, and let's dive just right in. So first things first, this topic is super individual. If you already have the preferred style in which you consume books, just stay with it. There's no need to change, but there are the few ones that are not really decided and want to try something else. And this video is for you. First, let's discuss briefly why you would want to use a specific style. Let's start with paperback. The biggest pro of paperback is the robustness. It has no battery, it can be tossed around without really getting damaged, and it won't get stolen if it just got left behind, because let's be honest, nobody steals just a normal paperback book. Also, there are a lot of folks who enjoy the haptics of reading paperback. And the third benefit is that as it is a physical thing, the paperback book that you can touch, you can also gift this or rent this to friends. That's a big pro compared to usual digital things that you just can't rent. These are yours, and if friends want to have them, they have to buy them yourself. Next, let's come to the Kindle. I've made a whole video why I think the Kindle is a perfect tool to read more. You can find it somewhere here in the info card, but let's make it very brief to discuss the three main benefits of it. The first is portability and the weight. You will always have the Kindle with you, and there's basically no excuse to not have a Kindle either on your phone or as a book with you to read wherever you are. The second one is capacity. The Kindle allows you to store multiple books, so there are no excuses to not have the right big book with you at all times, because you can just go ahead and download 20 at once and be always prepared. And the third pro is the lighting. The Kindle has built-in lighting, so regardless what the lighting conditions are, you can just go ahead and read wherever you are, and it's actually bliss to use. The third big topic is Audible. For me, the biggest benefit of Audible is that I can use it hands-free. I have my AirPods in my ears, and I can just do other stuff. Driving, cleaning, doing laundry or whatever. Every car is a possibility to use Audible and get some listening in. The immersion doing this is amazing, and if the book is a little bit slower paced or the narrator is a little bit slower, you can just up the speed to 2x, for example, and have the book read at double the speed. This also works for textbooks, but you might get a little bit lost if they're too much information at a too short amount of time. So, looking at this, who wins of these three? None actually. It all depends on what you want to read, what you want to consume, and how you consume best information. For example, for me, I divide very strictly between fiction and non-fiction. Everything that is fiction, for me mostly fantasy books, I solely consume via Audible with just minimal exceptions. These exceptions most likely are books that I want to read while I'm on vacation and where I enjoy the very slow-paced, laying at the pool reading experience, and I want something light like a fiction novel compared to a non-fiction work where I try to get information out of it. For everything where I do want to have the most information, I enjoy the Kindle most, because with the Kindle I can highlight the most important parts, come back to those, and have all my highlights even on my phone. So I'm always carrying all these highlights with me, which is amazing. Personally, I also noticed that I can retain all the information way better if I actually read those compared to listening those. For me, it's not worth reading the fiction books because you don't need to remember all the little nitty-picky details. You just want to experience the story. And Audible is great for that. I would always choose Audible. There are very rare occasions where I personally get a paperback book. This is if I want to thrift books for a vacation, for example. If I'm at the airport and I see a book and I have no internet on my phone or everything, I might just buy the book and read it paperback. If I want to gift a book, that's usually paperback, because I know most of my friends and family prefer paperback compared to digital formats. And the one book, wait a second, I use on a daily is the Daily Stoic book, which I use to just read one page of Stoic philosophy each day. That's a nice ritual, and I enjoy having this paperback, just toss it everywhere and I'm good to go. So, summary. The biggest part that you need to do is figure out where and when you want to read and what you want to read. And if you have these decisions made, it's pretty clear, at least for me, possibly also for you, which medium is the best to take. And from there on, just pick Audible, pick Kindle, pick Paperback, whatever suits you most. In the end, always choose what feels best for you and what makes you the most happy, because in the end, it's a hobby. Treat it as a hobby. Let it make you happy. So what's the last book you read? Let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching. If you want to watch my review of the Kindle Paperwhite and why I think that's the best reading experience out there, you can watch here. Otherwise, maybe consider subscribing if it gave you any value. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.